Before we begin, we'd like to give a brief shout out to our latest patrons, Anthony Giglio, Christopher Mifsud, Mr. Oxenfree, and Dougler93. Thank you all for your support.
Rolling in the Mist is a series with fantasy violence, mentions of gore, and worst of all, cussing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome everyone to another exciting episode of Rolling in the Mist, Season 2. I don't think we'd come up with an official name for it, but I kind of like the sound of Legends and Larceny.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah. The name for Season 2, since we're doing like a whole new thing, you know?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know where I was in that conversation, but...
You weren't here.
How do you know?
No? When was that talked about?
That was off the cuff.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like that was off the cuff. I just,
You just thought of it right now.
I just wanted to... I mean,
You got it.
We had talked
Yeah,
about
I was
that's
like-
the words you said.
Yeah, we wasn't. What the fuck?
I was not here.
Anyway.
Or
I don't know, what do you
Well,
got?
correction. What?
Both of them
I don't know what
have
larceny means again. What does that mean?
stealing.
Oh.
Yeah, Legends and... that sounds cool.
Yeah. I mean,
Was there a name for Season 1?
There wasn't a name for Season 1. It was
Yeah, it was
Why
called.
is
it was called Rolling in the Mist.
Yeah, that was the name.
Alright. So...
You heard it here, folks. We're gonna keep calling it Rolling in the Mist. Moving on.
Meeting adjourned.
Alright.
Welcome back to the Rolling in the Mist table, presented
with
by
Legends and
Ablu. You got a banana, Pablo?
No, I don't know. Cut away.
Can you use that as a gun?
No.
Cut.
Focus
back.
on Pablo.
Cut back. Where did it go?
We're gonna intentionally just leave it on that.
It's a steal. It's like,
So,
This man is now wanted in 30 states.
I saw this man kill 3 people with a fucking banana. In our last session, welcome back to Eden City, everybody. We met our new crew members for Season 2. Just kind of going down the line here, we have, let's just do the intro. Bravo, say your name and your character's name.
Hello, my name is Ryan Bravo. I play Logan Hererro, the brain.
Fantastic. Hope the audio picked that up. Bex.
hello, I'm Corey Vidales. I'm the heiress.
Pablo.
Marty Blanc, the face.
And,
and I'm
Jason?
Pablo Milla.
We had this down in Season 1, and now I'm messing it up.
how long was
You
it?
said a bunch of shit at the very beginning, and that's normally what we do.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
How long was season 1?
That's fair. I'm trying to mix it up. Jason.
I'm Jason. I'll be playing Leland Myers.
Nice.
Beautiful. I know the mic picked that up. Thank you, Chris.
Chris, did my shit get picked up? See?
Thank you for the thumbs up,
You
Chris.
have to flip them off.
Yay, Chris.
Right.
I love you, baby. I love you.
So, our crew members are on various parts of society and the world of organized crime, ranging from freelancers who like to get their hands dirty to those in the higher echelons of organized crime who are in their own complicated, politically criminal situations.
And very inexperienced.
Yes, and of course, the worst criminals in our modern society, a car salesman.
All right. It's not like I sell insurance.
Hey.
We just lost our whole insurance.
We had something with State Farm going, man. There goes the sponsorship.
Man.
We're not in good hands anymore.
That was...
I'm glad that got caught on camera.
He really was.
I held that for
in
a
the middle
while.
of all this, we had like a stare down, and he beat me.
I did not blink for that like a good while.
You get to choose which content you want to watch.
So, Corey,
Yeah.
you got a lead on something interesting going on in the city. You've been wanting to take more responsibility in the world of crime, get a little bit more power underneath you, and you got a tip from Minerva, one of the people who work for Maximilian Olympus, that there was some strange going-ons at a construction site. Some
Strange?
weird, strange stuff. No.
My eyes are.
Yeah, he's still floating around somewhere, but
Now.
that's where he hangs out most of the time because it's the only place with a bar.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Corey, you have assembled some freelancers who, work for you and could use a job. So, before we start the session in earnest, I do want to know, what is your guys' meeting point?
Hi, welcome to Denny's.
Yes.
I wish we could call it Benny's, but that would be too...
No. Hi, welcome to Lenny's. Would you like?
No, we can't call it Lenny or Benny or Denny.
Oh, damn it. Welcome to Zenny's.
Wait, that's an eye company. Hold on.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, you're
Where I
right.
get my glasses from.
What's the alphabet?
Fenny's.
Kenny's.
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 Welcome to Kenny's.
But it's Denny's.
Meanwhile, some in the Midwest.
It's like-
sons of bitches.
It's like Kenny's better than Denny's.
Someone in the Midwest.
All right, let's go Kenny's then. Yeah.
Let's go to Kenny's.
Wait, so we're agreeing on Kenny's?
Make no mistake, it is Denny's.
I think by copyright we have to say it's not Denny's.
Right.
It's not.
It's not Denny's.
Denny's is not paying us, so it's not Denny's. Sorry, I just want to be like, hi, is that 3 adults and 1 child?
Jesus.
So Kenny's.
With a tattoo?
Oh, sorry, let me put on
It's a
my
birth.
jacket.
It's a colored birthmark.
It's
a colored
You guys are at the perfect meeting spot to discuss crime in Eden City. You are in a booth in Kenny's, and I imagine you guys got one of those like big corner booths for like parties of 10, but there's just the 4 of you.
It's just so
Those like semicircle booths.
Yeah, those like semicircle
Like
booths there in the
mob
corner.
beats in.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to like get in and out of if someone.
Someone's gotta shimmy out.
So while you guys are figuring out your seating arrangements, I want to start with a voiceover monologue from a character that we didn't hear much from last session. Logan, what are you thinking as everyone's trying to figure out their seating and the meeting's getting ready to start?
Man, I could really go for the lumberjack breakfast right now.
Is that copyright? Should we say limberjack?
I don't think you can copyright lumberjack practice.
God, none of this should have been as funny as it was.
All right. Let me get serious.
It's too early to tell.
It's just
No, I'm
too
sorry.
early.
It's too early to tell.
Limberjack?
It's like there's like the lumberjack breakfast, and then like at the back of the menu there's like the less calories options.
yes.
So it's like there's the lumberjack, and then there's the limberjack.
Everything is spinach based.
Saying Kenny's in the Midwest. Damn it! This is my menu!
They're stealing everything.
He's just like, Mom, call a lawyer.
I don't know how we're putting that out of business just by saying it.
It's Mexicans and Kim.
In fact, people will be going to Kenny's now.
You're welcome, Kenny,
Yeah,
in
he's-
Milwaukee.
Meanwhile, Milwaukee.
Logan,
So,
please insert some plot for us.
Yeah, sorry. He's like, but my wife did say I was getting a little chunky. I guess I'll go for the lumberjack. Oh, it's all spinach based. Ugh. Well, sometimes, money has been a little tight, and I'm not really a fan of going out there and stealing from people, though it does give me a chance to try out my new experiments. God, why are we even here at this Kenny's? Can't we afford something a little better?
It's at that point a waitress comes up and goes, "All right, so what can I get for y'all? Coffee, everyone?"
I would like a hot chocolate. Can you put some Baileys in it?
She like leans forward and goes, it's not officially on the menu, but I can put some Baileys in it. And she kind of like reaches out her hand a little bit.
I throw in a couple dollars.
Okay, secret menu,
Just puts weed.
special coffee. Anyone else?
I'll take a black tea, Earl Grey, with some honey and lemon and oat milk if you have it.
Just as hot water.
We got tea and we got the little sugar packets on the table.
I'll take it.
All right. And she like takes a moment, like you.
Oh yeah, aren't you like just like?
I'm sorry. I just realized that visually the spectrum here is like very small person who's too dolled up to be in a Kenny's,
Very sparkly.
car salesman, and then this guy who is the reason you guys got this booth.
Are you like the side like Andre the Giant?
Yeah, I would say. About
Okay,
that.
yeah, because I'm trying to picture,
Andre.
yeah.
So we're all on one side of the booth and the other side.
Like everyone's sitting comfortably, and then like my body's like pushing up against the table, and if I move, I'm gonna.
You just hear it out of the table that was like bolted down.
So she's asking me, right?
Yeah.
Milk.
Damn it!
Damn it! I was about to say that. He's like,
We've got milk. What do you want?
I'll have a milk, please, too.
All right.
May I have some honey?
We don't have honey. We got some sugar packets. If you want to put sugar in your milk.
You don't have.
No, right. And then like again, I have like the menu like this, and I just put it down. I'm sorry. You're telling me you don't have honey?
Fresh out.
What do you put on the hotcakes?
Syrup. And sugar.
That's made of what?
I hate it here.
Oh, syrup.
And I feel like we're all glaring at her.
Yeah,
We're like,
she's like, I'm gonna get you drinks now, and she like walks away.
I would like 3 cups for the dog. Just whipped cream is fine.
She like notices the dog for the first time. And goes, okay, all right.
Can I get an orange juice instead?
She's gonna hate this table.
This whole episode is just this meal.
Listen. I need to do a quick tangent here. There's a scene in Suicide Squad where they all order drinks.
Yeah.
It's in the trailer. They cut it out of the movie, and I'm like, are you kidding me? That's one of the perfect character moments. What the fuck did they get to drink? Anyway, so you guys are around the table, and Corey, you have called a meeting with your freelancers because you've got a job.
Yes. Okay.
I'm still looking at the menu while she's talking. It's like so big.
I just want to thank you all for coming here today at this fine establishment.
Something falls on fire. A cat on fire.
I have recently come into some very intriguing information that could be, as some might call it, lucrative. There seems to be a point of interest for the crime family that I'm connected to. You may all be familiar, particularly you, the Olympus crime family.
The camera just pans over. He's just
I'm
unmoving.
just like this, just like a gorilla sitting on the table.
The cat that was on fire turns around and just slowly walks away.
I mean, the cat that's on fire has already been chased out by the dog. Let's be real here.
Yes. I don't know if any of you have heard or seen, but there have been some strange visuals, strange weather patterns over like this power plant not too far from here, and I have been specifically asked to investigate, and I would love to have you all join me. That way we can all gain from whatever this is.
I have one question.
Yes.
This isn't going to involve a landfill like last time, is it? You still owe me a suit.
I can neither
Not send me to somewhere disgusting, or not send me to somewhere disgusting.
I can neither confirm nor deny that there may or may not be.
You could
a
deny
landfill.
it and mean it.
It's too soon to tell.
Blanc, remember, you're the one who set yourself on fire.
Okay, I did not set myself. I set myself on figurative fire, maybe because I put myself in the situation, and then yes, it was singed. It was singed. Who threw away a perfectly good lighter when I was digging through the? It doesn't even make. It's not even worth getting into. Just
You got paid.
and a beautiful segue. How much?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much are we
Before the details, I want to know how much.
I'm not at liberty to say.
Why?
How?
So let me
I was just about to start going off of that. I was like, what do you mean?
let me come in as the master of ceremonies here real quick. So first off, Minerva was pretty vague about what she was telling you about, and almost purposefully vague.
Yeah.
One of the things she said though was not power plant, it's a construction site. So already.
Oh, construction site. Okay.
So already Corey's like, well, maybe it was a construction site.
Yes.
But she did not say which one either, so looks like you guys are going to have to do some investigating in the investigating game.
Okay.
Meta.
But the second thing here is I actually want to bring up a game mechanic that I'm going to be introducing here. Because you guys are going to be doing a bunch of heists, and because I don't want to get caught up in the whole, like, you know, oh, is it 10,000? Oh, that's a big number. Oh, it's 50,000. Oh, that's a big number, because it's all big numbers. After each heist, you guys will get a story tag called loot. And depending on the heist... you guys will get different degrees of loot. So loot 1, loot 2, etc. And we're, just like regular tags in City of Mist, we're just gonna make this, like broad. Loot will be just a pretty fucking good amount of money.
Yeah.
Like for comparison, 1 loot you could buy a used car, 2 loot you could buy like Ferrari, and then a 3 loot it's like, oh shit, now you're talking like some good stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, so like whenever it's like talk about money and all that,
Okay.
you guys can throw out whatever numbers, but after each heist you guys will get a certain amount of loot.
Okay.
So correction. How many loot power tags are we getting?
Oh my god.
Get that out here.
While you guys are discussing this, I like take my finger and I like dig my finger into the table and I start like cutting away to make like some space for my stomach, so it's a little bit more comfortable for me. I'm like,
Better.
We're all posing some very pertinent questions here, but you know who I'm connected to. We know their what's the word for like
Their influence.
the influence, their scope of range out here. Needless to say, you will be taken care of.
Pay me my debt of my chiffon tails, and you got it. You got me.
Okay. We'll
right.
put it on your tab.
No. We walk away from this. I walk away with a new suit, or this is the last fine dining experience you get with me.
So here's your coffee, here's your tea, here's your coffee, and she gives you a wink, and then it was like orange juice and milk. She hands you a milk. She forgot what you asked for.
And I do my thing. I just look at her like, this fucking bastard.
She takes your orders and then leaves.
What was your name?
Oh yeah. What's your name?
Oh, my name? Her name tag says Linda.
Linda.
All right, Linda. If that is your real name.
I just look at you like
We all just look at him like, what?
She looks at her name tag and then looks at you.
He's my guy. Wow, I can't believe she took it. That's
Very bold of you.
She takes it just like you kind of get a sense that she just doesn't know what else to do in that situation. There's not a lot of diners at Kenny's handing out cards for used cars. Oh, okay. She
And
Steal her car.
I knew, just not a lot of new.
We got some.
So all we know right now, we have to go to a construction. We just don't know the construction job, right?
Yeah. The information that you guys have now is that there's some weird stuff going on above a construction site, and that is literally all Minerva told you.
What does this have to do with your family? Why do they care that there's a bunch of bad weather?
Well, it's created an interest for them, therefore it's created an interest for me. I don't know all the details, that's why we're going.
All right, so we're just gonna go look.
Yes.
Where are we going? Exactly.
Well, we gotta find out where the source is. It's a big city. All they said it was gonna be happening at a power plant or like a construction site or something like that.
Do you know the construction site?
Not yet, but we're going to.
How?
If I look out the
We're
window,
going
do I
to
see a thundercloud?
investigate.
Just out the window.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna.
I want to say if we don't know directions, I was about to say why don't we just follow the cloud?
Yeah, so let's see, what time is it? It's midday.
Okay.
Yeah, it's midday. So yeah, you look outside and you actually see that there is a small thundercloud.
I just realized if it's midday, they wouldn't be selling the lumberjack breakfast.
Well, no,
It's
this
breakfast all day.
it's
Kenny's
Kenny's.
all day.
It's Kenny's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's Kenny.
Kenny's, if you're out there, Keep it up.
You son of a...
It's good. It's good.
All day.
Oh yes, Logan, in the easiest investigation of this session.
I just lean to the left a little, look out the window.
Yeah, there is so the sky is still cloudy, but there is like a single patch of like
it's
dark and like.
You like tug on me, like
Yeah, I tug on you, and I just like point.
and I look out the window, like,
Is it there?
We're already off to a great
I
start.
have a world question here.
Okay.
did anyone else notice?
Yeah, well, exactly, just like the waitress sees a dog,
Yeah.
but we all see
The three-headed dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're aware of the mist, right?
Yeah.
So
In not in like a way that you would like. Maybe you call it the mist. Maybe you call it the fog. Maybe you call it something else.
Sure.
But we're aware of people have like powers.
Yeah,
and
you're
stuff.
aware that. You're aware that people have powers. You're aware that like normal people have a hard time seeing that stuff. And like, you know, for any example, you have a three-headed dog right next to you and no one's kicking up a fuss. In fact, the three-headed dog is eating out of all 3 pup cups at the same time, which to everyone else, you know, you hear some whispers of like, wow, that dog's really hungry.
eating one.
It's like fast, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big
It's just a
dog.
very aggressive eating dog. is what they say.
Well, before we get going, we might want to do a little census here, just to get a little idea of the nature of that thing out there. Linda, sweetheart. Linda, can you come out back over here?
Linda gives you the dirtiest look after you snap your fingers and go,
sweetheart.
Linda, sweetheart.
I love
This isn't me. I'm playing a character.
Linda,
explain yourself.
Linda comes up and goes, yes.
Hi, sorry about that doll face. This is not who.
Hey, you're a character. Play your character.
All right. I'm still finding him. I'm sorry about that, sweet sugar. Okay, so I'll be honest. I just wanted to make some conversation. You having a good day at work? I feel like people don't ask you.
You know what? Here's the deal. You're a charming guy. So let's do an actual like persuasion roll to see if like it actually
spits in
works.
your
on
Like a
food.
backpedal
If
Yeah.
it lands,
and flip this.
Not even a back battle, just like a thing of like
can you work?
did
so
you
the
make
thing
her
don't
laugh?
flip it in reverse?
How about
Did I
that?
make her laugh?
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
For a convince. Oh, well then, turn on the charm.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it.
Tailor-made suit. Tailor-made suit.
Yeah, you're wearing it right now, right?
Yes.
So that's a +1 all the time,
Always be
baby.
able to add that.
Try to use that.
What? No, because I'm not lying.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I have any weaknesses or.
So +2 then.
Go
Let's
for
do.
it.
Okay.
That's a 5.
That's a 5.
Oh, that's a 5.
Probably.
Wasn't it a 2?
I deserve whatever's about to happen. That's a 1 and a 3.
I say it was the snap. It was
That's
the
6.
snap that
That's
did
still a
you
fail.
in.
4 to 6. It's still a fail.
Yeah.
But it's not a 5.
That's not 5.
That is true. You gotta take your
I was
wins.
doing bad math. So yeah, the waitress turns to you and goes, "Does anyone else want anything?"
I want to ask her about the weather.
Excuse me, ma'am. And I lower the thing. He's like, have you noticed anything strange about the weather recently?
She looks out the window and goes like, "I mean, it's dreary as it like normally is.
Yes.
Been a bit more stormy than normal, but yeah, that's how it goes."
Has anybody have any? Do you know what's in that area?
She like looks over and she's about to speak, and then you hear like one of the people out back go like, "Linda, come on, we need your help. Stop fraternizing." And Linda goes, "Hey, is that the word on your word of the day calendar there, Mac? Huh? All right, I'm getting back to work." And she goes, "I'm sorry, I can't talk, but flag me down if you need anything." And she makes a point not to look at Marty as she walks away.
I don't know where she's from, but I'm in love.
It's so nice to see that you're making friends.
I was just trying to see if she could tell anything different about if we're the only ones who could see that over there. Might tell us
Should we
about their
just
nature.
go over there and just see ourselves?
Yes, let's just fucking go over there.
I'm gonna get some boxes.
All right. And then I stand up and I chip away.
Get some
Yeah.
Wait,
Before we ask for the check.
before I stand up, like, because, like, I just made that little piece of, like, that little piece of, I, like, turn and I break it by accident. Oops. I just start walking.
You break the table, and everyone at the everyone in the restaurant can see that. That's just some normal shit you're doing.
And I'm
so.
just looking and I'm like,
Oh well.
So immediately Matt comes out from back and it's like, whoa, hey, and I imagine you guys get the fuck out there.
And I come back in. Take my car on the counter and run.
Evidence so they can find you.
Can I leave a little money just because I felt bad?
Yeah, no, I'm actually gonna pay my tab.
So wait, it sounds
We're
like
criminals.
we leave
right?
before the food even shows up.
No, they serve the food.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
He came back.
I do love that visual of you guys seeing this table broken and this team of criminals just like pulling out all the cash in their pockets.
There's like.
Oh no, I counted that very neatly.
I don't know what's a good tip.
I like pick up the wood and like.
What are the common folk usually get? Like, is this enough? It's like it's something this big.
Don't
It's like
worry.
a jewel.
Just put down a Benjamin.
It's okay. It's compressed wood. It's cheap.
And I just smashed it a little bit more.
That Benjamin will do fine. Let's go, sweetheart.
Yeah, you get yelled out of Kenny's. You guys might need to find a new meeting spot.
Oh.
Oh no, Kenny's.
I can come here anytime I want, and I do my power, and
Yes.
I just grow a mustache.
That's the only day.
And I just be like,
I'll just talk to Kenny. Hey, Kenny. And
I just kind of walk up to him looking down.
I mean,
Don't
there's
let
always
us-
ice schmop down the road.
Don't let us back. I schmop. I hate you. What? Please.
All right, so you guys get into whose car do you get into? I feel like that's also something we need to.
I walked.
Didn't we all meet here? How'd you guys get here?
Walked.
You walked?
I walked with
I
Leland.
am an Andre the Giant, Brock Lesnar looking guy. You think any car's gonna take? I'm literally the Hulk in Avengers Endgame, where he's on the back of a truck.
All right, I get it.
I just walk with him.
Quick, to the Blancmobile. It's a fox.
What are we driving today?
It's
Is this
you're a used car salesman.
Just know, whatever car I get in, it's gonna probably get banged up because it's gonna form
Chris,
around me.
what car does Marty Blanc drive?
A Hummer.
For those of you who don't know, Chris Rangel is our neighborhood car specialist.
Yeah.
He knows his stuff about
I was
cars.
looking around the room. I was like, "This is the one." I should
Remember,
And it's gonna be for 4 people, right?
Yes.
and I'm 7. I'm like Andre the Giant size.
I was gonna say.
I wanna
anything
say a
suggest
gremlin.
is gonna come with.
Gremlin? We're driving a gremlin.
I hope there's a visual aid that gets put
Yeah.
on the. Is it nice?
Huh?
Is it nice? Because it has to be nice.
Oh, it has to be nice?
This is a car that would be impressive on a date, but like just enough to be like, oh, this
So
could
it's
be
a
a nice
convertible.
car. So it's definitely a convertible.
I want to.
That'll make room for.
But
Andre the
it can
Giant.
also have
Leland.
some gruff character to it.
So it's not a convertible.
No,
A
it's
Dodge
convertible, but
Charger.
It's not the
A
best.
Dodge.
No, not a
Dodge Charger.
I would know.
An F-150.
Knowing what you know about.
In a convertible. I want to say.
There's a seatbelt just made for me.
In the pickup area.
I would give you a banged up Corvette convertible.
dang.
That it's
I
still
like
a
it.
convertible.
And
It
it's
still has that that 90s look.
Yes.
But
Okay.
the paint needs to be redone.
What's the what is it's
He can't afford a paint job.
It's a worn navy paint job.
Yeah, worn navy.
Worn navy.
Did he pull this off his own lot?
Convertible Corvette.
Yeah, with scratched up rims. Could do a little
Hey, that should be your next power-up. Is access to cars unlimited by your dealership.
Yeah.
And then like,
Can't summon cars.
wait,
at will.
do you own the dealership or do you just work there?
No, I work there.
Okay, 'cause I was gonna say the owner's gonna be like, what's happening to all my cars? Like, they're all missing.
I like that it's banged up because
Yeah.
that's I'm gonna make that a narrative thing.
So what was it? A banged up convertible?
It's a banged up convertible Corvette.
Corvette convertible.
1997.
The worn paint job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Banged up rims.
There it is.
Nice.
Like, he
You
was
might
in
want to
the-
write
he
that
was
down
in the
so
middle
you
of getting it repainted and he just stopped.
Whoa, the price is gonna be this? No,
Yes,
thank
yes.
you.
So
Marty's
it's,
car.
So you guys get into this this car that we have fleshed out.
Thank you, Chris.
Gonna need to make a side theme for it at some point. But yeah, so
Corvette.
Yes.
Corvette convertible.
1997 banged up Corvette convertible.
Needs a paint job.
Needs a paint job.
So you guys get into the car, and it's a situation making you all fit in there. But for as much as Leland has, Logan does not. So it all balances
I'm just
out.
kind of like,
Yeah.
Oh, no,
So
it's open roof.
oh, it's an open roof.
Yeah.
Oh,
Convertible.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
all right, so very comfortable.
I'm like-
You guys make your way through the
Like a
streets
dog.
of Eden City, the tall buildings all around you, mixed with the alleyways that smells you're glad you're in a car, not smelling.
It's convertible, dude.
I completely forgot. Yeah, no, you're smelling those.
Are there any old sites we see that we may have remembered from the past?
You pass by.
Wink, wink.
You pass by a police department. You pass by a town hall. You actually have to go through the center of town in order to get to the construction site. And you also turn on the radio to hear some news going on.
Re-elections for the missing mayor.
Yeah, so here's the deal. There's some re-elections going on that you hear in the news reports because
Season 1, watch it.
The previous mayor disappeared after a police raid on a gala that he was with. There's a lot of conspiracies flying around, but the official news report is that the police had to conduct a raid on this high-profile party for certain reasons, and then the Mist took care of the rest.
Magic.
Yeah.
I was like,
I didn't vote for him.
And speaking of news reports, you guys also hear some great news, except for Corey. Marijuana has been legalized in Eden City. So Corey, there goes your whole operation.
This is gonna hurt the business. It's very disappointing.
Couldn't you just open a dispensary or?
Yeah, but I mean, if
I was just about to say that too.
if it's harder to get, you can drive the prices up. Supply and demand. It's just.
That is technically correct.
I should have. I know this because I'm a salesman.
You're trying to convince the audience.
I mean, also taxes and dispensaries and all that. It's a weird situation. It's constantly in flux.
Salesman 101.
Salesman
Plus,
101.
you don't have to worry about getting certified for selling. If it's all under the table.
Eventually make it over to the
We
industrial
turn on the
district.
radio. I want to turn on the radio. Oh, that's copyrighted.
Quick, go to the royalty-free channel.
Yes. Bongo music.
it's just a guy strumming a bass. That's it.
Wait, no, I was doing Carol's Whisper but very badly. It's still copyrighted.
You guys make it to the industrial district,
Thank God.
the construction zone where the storm is seeming to center around. A mild storm, not a storm that was hanging over a certain mayor's manor last season. But
Watch season 1.
But still some thunder on a relatively normal cloudy day. The construction site is actually a skyscraper being built, a very tall building, and it looks like the construction has been going on in earnest for some time. There's no walls properly put up yet. I mean, there's some near the bottom, but it's mostly just scaffolding and building up all the floors and all that, and actually building the frame of the skyscraper before starting to install doors and windows and stuff like that. That said, there is a large fence around this construction site that has a blue tarp over it to block out viewing of what's going on, as well as a sign on it of the construction company. Here it is. Babel Construction, building to the heavens.
Is it currently being operated at the moment, or is it closed down?
There is. There's a ton of construction going on right now. Even though you can't see the construction workers on the ground, you can hear all of them, and you can also see there's machinery. There's a crane that is at this very moment lifting up pallets of materials to a higher floor. This is an active construction site.
Okay.
So yet again, only I'm the only one who can blend in and get wherever you want to go. So how do you want to play this?
I can break the building.
Oh, there are.
I'm sorry.
That's a good. We'll put that on the back burner, okay, big guy.
Okay.
But good. Hey, proud of you.
I think, it would be a good idea for you to talk to the workers. I want you to be on standby, though. If we need a distraction, we know you're great with that. If we need to stop what's going on here, you're also great with that.
Also blended.
And I lift out a helmet. I just switch hats. I just put it on. Take off the jacket.
Now I look like I work here.
Amazing.
Where did Leland Myers get a helmet?
Don't worry about it.
No.
Was it on the ground?
I'm gonna need an actual change the game
Oh
for
my
this.
god! I'm sorry. That was so spot on. MC, shut your mouth. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I can do it because I can. So
It's a construction site, right? Don't they have them just kind of laying about?
yeah, then you're gonna have to act. Well, no. First off, they don't have them just like laying about outside the fence, just on the sidewalk.
Why? They gotta put
Was
it out
it
before they walk
outside
in.
of the porta potty?
Well, where are we? Are we right in front of the job?
We're in the construction site, aren't we?
Are we in?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, hold on.
For a hat.
Yeah.
Look for hats.
Oh,
I can make my own
can I do
hat.
that?
Investigate for hats.
If you want to steal a hat, then yes, but that's going to be a sneak around rather than a change of
Where
game.
would the hats
I was
be?
about to say, like, have you been to
I
a
feel
construction
like he's
site
not the
outside of
sneakiest.
the construction area?
Why am I not
You can
thinking-
grab shit
You're
easily.
huge. I blend in.
That is true,
I'm
man.
around
There are some.
Yeah.
I go to Santa Monica
Construction.
a lot, dude. There's so much construction
He looks
site
like
over
he
there.
could work.
It's easy.
Yeah.
It's easily. You
I
can
look
find
like
guys
I would
that.
be doing
Okay.
construction work.
All right. No, I believe that. But I'm saying to look
I'll
for
take
hats
off-
for the rest of y'all.
Oh, I
All right,
wouldn't
do
wear
you
it.
want me to stay? You want me to stay? I'll listen to you if you want me to stay.
What's the
Wait,
plan,
hold
boss?
on. Before I answer the question, so I was picturing that we had already walked into
No.
the
Wait,
site.
it's like we
We're
come
on
to the outside skirts. Yes.
We're
Okay.
behind the. We're behind the.
Yeah, this is an active construction site. You guys can't just like walk in through the fence.
Especially without hard hats.
Yes.
Okay, so I would love these two to go in and invest. Well, you could go too. You can go.
That
too.
is true. I
Yeah.
can't
yeah.
actually
So all three of
blend
you
in
go,
very easily.
could go inside, and then maybe I can have Spot do some like I don't know sniffing to see if there's anything.
What exactly are we
dangerous.
looking for? Do we see anything different now that we're right in front of it?
Yeah, as you're, you know,
No, we're looking for something we don't even know what we're looking for.
We just want to cause chaos.
Storm and I see a rain cloud on top of a construction.
Marty, we're gonna do an investigation. So what tags do you have for like looking around and casing the joint? Because that is also an important part of a heist.
Can I assist?
You can do your own move with your own tags and all that.
Okay, I've got Jack of all trades. If you'll.
Not for that one. That's more of like that's for helping with your improvising or like using something. This is like looking over
Well, Jack
something.
of all trades is like, I mean, I put that on there as something that's part of my background that we haven't gotten into the relationship
Yeah.
with the father and
I'm
really
good.
how to be good at lots of different things. But if
Yeah.
you're not, if you're saying
I'm
that-
gonna say for looking around and seeing, you know, like
how about
using your
perseverant?
perseverant.
Nope.
No.
How about
All right, I got
this?
it.
You can roll with 0 tags.
No.
That is okay.
No, well, fuck that.
That's my boy.
How about the science museum?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
I can
Okay.
justify that because of
Science.
like literally like what I know about cumulus clouds and meteorology from that section of the museum, and like what I would have learned about what is normal and abnormal about cumulus and nimbus clouds.
Okay. To confirm
That's actually
whether
pretty fucking
That,
good.
Yeah.
What would I know about that?
that is such a stretch, but I love it. This is a cloud based heist. So you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's do it. Add that.
You
Add
stretch
that.
before your RPG games around a tabletop.
Can't.
Make sure you do your stretches. Okay, that and I think
While he's like gonna.
One.
Well, I'll wait till you roll.
Yeah,
Roll
yeah,
first,
yeah,
but
roll
I got
first,
my
yeah.
thing I want to do.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, I can. Okay, no, go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
let's
You
focus
may
on
want to try to follow up on what I'm gonna do.
Let's focus on Marty first. Marty, you're looking at the construction site. You're trying to see what you can grab. What do you get?
So 3,
4.
You straight trash, my dude.
I think this was the dice he had the other day. You might wanna see
I
it.
think it's your fucking dice. All right, just give me the damn
So-
4. Let's get on.
So Marty, you know, you're outside the car. You guys park nearby. You're looking at the construction site. You're trying to see like, okay, there's something here that's causing some weird, but you're not really getting a good eye. But with a 4, I'm gonna say that like you look around, you do see that there's one construction worker who's like on like a smoke break, like outside the fence, and he's like eyeing you guys. So he's like, it's not a point where it's like he's gonna call security because you guys aren't doing anything wrong, but you get a point, you get a thing like you have been noticed, and then
Game question.
Goes back.
Game question, real quick. We can only mark experience if we use the weakness tag,
Yes.
or if we critically fail.
No, it's you mark attention if you use a
Attention.
weakness tag. Yeah.
If you okay, good. Just want to
Yeah.
double check on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I do what I want to do then? Because I am a former mafia fixer.
Okay.
Is this construction job at any point connected to any kind of mafia-owned businesses?
Oh.
Give me an investigation with any tags you have for your connections.
Can I use former mafia fixer?
Yes.
Cool. And just to go off of that, I'm going to do. I can't use memorable face for this one, then, huh?
No.
No, yeah, I figured now. Okay, I'll do
Because you're
former
not interacting with
yeah.
anybody.
Can I use my fist?
Punches the wall.
I'll punch the information.
You write stuff on your fist so you won't forget.
He's like,
It's like one of the Memento. Is that the one?
I use like an extra fine pin just to get the details.
+1.
All right.
+1.
5, 6, 11, 12. Yes. Okay.
So yeah, it's done.
Stares really hard.
I look at dictionary.
Give me the information.
So yeah. So
Okay.
So that was one tag. So that's one clue. Yeah. So Babel Construction actually does have a mafia background.
Okay.
They're not owned by mafia people.
Oh, but this is like a
But is it is it like
It's-
the Soprano
yeah.
sort of thing?
It's money laundering and also a little because you rolled so high. This is also a little bit insurance fraud. Babel Construction specializes in making buildings that break down after a while.
Oh, damn it. I was just about to use that for
So
my stuff.
to add to that,
He knows this now because
Yeah.
could I call? Can I make a call and get me the clearance I need to walk in?
Ooh.
To go a step further now on that road.
I'm gonna say here's
Or
the
could
thing.
she do it too?
Yeah, that's gonna be another thing entirely. You've already used your like clue to like figure out like this mafia connection, like the whole scheme behind
So
that.
could I-
That's- yeah.
Do you share the information with the group at least?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just double check. Babel is is owned
Has ties
Yeah.
with
to a family.
Yeah, Babel Construction is a popular money laundering / insurance fraud ring.
All right, so I kind of walk up to the sign real quick. I'm like,
Wait, I know this business. This is Babel Construction. They use this for money laundering.
Are they? Is Babel? Would they be considered like a positive, like, I don't know, relationship between like our family, or would they be another like competitor?
You have a business relationship with all the positives and negatives that entails.
Okay.
I'm using
Yeah.
my brain.
Okay. Okay.
Those mafia movies are coming in handy.
Okay. So there is some affiliation. there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Olympus family has worked with Babel Construction before.
Oh, okay. Babel, yes. Well, thank you. Very good job. Do you mind if I just scoot in here? I'm gonna.
Here's a treat.
Yeah. With a sticker on his cheek. He's like, for the first time in the game.
It's like on the scar.
He smiles.
I'm like this.
That's such a good boy.
I love this. I love this place. Okay.
So,
dog.
do you and me
And my-
want to try to walk in and
Yes.
like use our? Okay.
Okay.
I guess we're going in.
Yeah.
So are you stealing a hard hat or are you just
No,
going in?
I'm gonna go in.
They're
and
gonna
just,
give us the hard hats when they
yeah.
Okay. Corey and Leland are going in. Logan, are you
do
staying
you want to do
with
talking
Marty?
or?
Yeah, I'll stay with Marty.
Okay.
Well,
I don't. All I have
Why
is
don't we
like.
just back them up? Just walk behind them.
Yeah. I think
shake
that will go with the Olympic goons.
Yeah.
That will go with like you know.
Yeah, there
The
you go.
goons, I forgot about
If
it.
you need some explaining to do, I'll be.
Because all I have is former mafia fixer, and everything else is physical.
Physical.
It's
Yeah,
physical.
you know what? I think it would be a good idea to have all of us go, because then we could always like spread out if needed.
They'll let us all in.
Yeah.
Once I'm assuming you have a plan.
If it works.
Light everything on fire.
Let's,
All right.
Let's get going.
So
Are we going up to the guy?
yeah, Corey.
Alright.
So you guys are in the group. The guy who like saw Marty, he was on a smoke break. He already walked back inside.
Okay.
It like I said, it's less of a like he's not going to actively call security, but
Right,
there's
right.
kind of a thing where it's like you've been
We've been noticed.
Yeah, but as you go over to the entrance, there's of course like one of the guys there working security. He's looking at a clipboard, looks up, then looks back down, then looks up and goes, whoa, hang on. This is an active construction site. We can't just let you in here. Who are all you?
Hi, I'm Corey Vidales. We're with the Olympus crime family.
Everything
Oh my god!
everything Pablo is doing,
You know what?
Marty is doing.
No. Leland just like hears that and he just kind of looks down like, are you fucking kidding
We
me?
all look down and he
I look up, yeah.
We all just
Like that's that take with Stewie where he just goes,
Yeah, the construction worker's eyes just go wide, and he goes,
and I just put my hands on his shoulder, just like this, like
Which is like half his body.
it's just like.
We're here on business.
If that doesn't put the fear of God in behind you.
Okay.
I mean, my hand is huge.
His hand is your face.
I can literally choke you with one hand.
He has that like, and like the little like.
Do you want me to roll
No,
for the
so-
intimidation?
I want to see what's happening.
So Corey, here's how we're gonna do this. Roll to intimidate this guy,
Okay.
and Leland's help. You can use Olympic goons as a power tag, or Olympus
Okay.
goons. Sorry.
Okay, because I have
The Olympics on the
Olympic
mind.
goons.
Wait, I don't give her a +1 automatically?
No,
Just with my intimidation?
just with like the mechanics of Citymus, no, but like that will allow her to use.
There
the
was
goons.
like a help feature.
There's
Oh,
help,
wait, do we
there's
have-
help
what-
her
wait.
points, but we haven't
Breaking and improvising.
Oh yeah. Are they
Well, I mean,
Break his neck.
You guys can also use breaking and improvising
Yeah,
if
this
you
is-
wish.
breaking and improvising.
Yeah,
Well,
Get
I've
Duke
got-
on the phone. We're gonna need
well,
him
I've
to
got
do
my
some
Infernal Guard Dog. I've got the Olympic goons.
Dude, she's
and
got a
then
lot
I
of
have
just muscle.
the either the angelic persona or the mouths of babes of just like that persuasion.
Actually, you could use a lot of that.
Yeah.
The dog for intimidation.
Yeah.
The just the happy-go-lucky with the counterance of like hi. Like a lot. You could use a lot of those.
I think you
Yeah.
got like what, a +4 at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is Corey. I am gonna use one of your weakness
Yeah, no
tags,
problem.
though.
There's
the one on your
so cute they'll eat you up.
that one.
Yeah.
That is a -1 to your intimidation.
Okay.
So wait, how
So
much
you
do
just
you
have
have?
3.
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
So
it's
plus
okay.
3. So go for it.
Okay.
So Corey just walks up, says she's a
Damn.
criminal.
You're right. You're right.
It's
Fuck
the,
me.
it's the dice. She got a 5, 6.
So an 11 plus
14.
3, 14.
Makes sense.
Oh, dude, he's shitting his pants.
This construction worker, his eyes are wide. Like he's out in the heat, so he's already been sweating. He sweats more. He
dries up.
yeah, he dries up.
more he goes.
He's got no more water.
And like as he's looking, I'm like slowly like just getting a tighter grip on his shoulder.
And yeah, you know what?
Like I can push on the collarbone.
He's looking between all of this. He does some calculus in his head, and he's like, I'll lead you inside, ma'am.
We get some hard hats.
Hard hats too. Hard hats too. Yeah.
And on the way, get some hard hats. Oh, like you said, and the foreman, if you would.
And I wouldn't say no to a glass of rosé if it's handy.
Well, hang on. You want me to bring the foreman? Do you? And he like looks at her. Do you want me to bring the foreman? What do you-
Yes.
Okay.
Foreman, hard hats, rosé. You got all that sugar?
And he runs away.
It works if I say it to men.
They don't get complimented very much.
And I just kind of look at her.
That was easy.
Sure enough, the foreman comes back. It looks like the guy just said like, "Hey, there's some guys out front you should talk to," and then got the fuck out.
Mom?
I'm going back to college.
Actually, they pay well.
I know, but
construction jobs pay
after he
amazingly
saw
well.
us, he wanted to get into a profession that was far away.
So you guys see the foreman. He's a big dude, like big bushy beard, hard hat, with like. He has like a couple of different like stickers on the hard hat as well, just for like various local businesses. Looks like he's been here a while. And as he comes out, he goes, "Oh, Miss Corey."
Yes, yes.
All right, yeah. Listen, great to have you here.
Thank you.
If you come with me real quick, and he leads you inside the yard. So, Bravo, you want to say something?
Well, no, you said the yard. They was going to lead us into the office.
Yeah, so first, he takes you through like the large like fence, and there's sort of like the yard where like the parking lot will eventually go, but now it's just like dirt and pallets and materials and construction workers going from here and there, and like a few of like the machines, like the big crane that is like like just constantly bringing up materials. And as you guys walk through this yard, you head over to one of the trailers, where is the foreman's office. He leads you inside. It's it's a trailer. It's cramped. It's humid. There's a lot of different like calendars and like blueprints just like pinned all over the walls. Paperwork everywhere.
It's a bungalow.
Reeks of cigarette smoke as this guy sits down at this table and just lights one up. Just indoors mealing. Not great ventilation in here. As he's like,
Can we say that the guy that we intimidated did run to the store and grab me some rosé? Even if it's just like a little split.
Yeah, he actually says, so you're the guy that sent one of my men to get rosé, huh?
Yes, he was very accommodating.
Well, we try to be accommodating, especially to our clients. Now, Miss Vidales, was it?
Yes.
Miss Vidales, you should know though that we're like saying outright that you're part of a crime family at the entrance is real bad. Some of our workers aren't in the know, and that's kind of the point. Don't worry about Donnie. He sucks.
Always a dime.
Does that mean he's in the know?
Now he is.
How is he now in the know?
Now he's in the know.
Okay, so he wasn't in the know.
He wasn't in the know earlier because he sucks. But now he's in the know. But don't worry about him. He sucks. He's not going to say
You need
anything.
me to take care of this.
And I just kind of look at him in the corner, cracking my knuckles.
He
Keep him quiet real easily.
he leans back in his chair and looks you over and actually thinks for a moment not yet. We're we're gonna give Donnie a chance. But
I also want to feel like Leland has to crouch a little bit inside that bungalow because they're not really made for really tall people.
but yeah, he leans back and goes, so what brings you here?
Yes. Well, what was your name again?
My name
Let me generate it real quick. Mike Donahue.
Otterman.
Mike Otterman.
Hammond.
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 Foreman Hammond.
Foreman Hammond.
For
My
Hammond.
parents really knew what I was going to be when
Your
I
first
grew
name is Foreman. Your first name is Foreman, isn't it?
No, my first name is Mike.
No.
Oh.
No. We all look disappointed on it.
Yeah.
Why you wanted his
I
name?
wanted a name to be
Foreman,
Foreman
Hammond.
Hammond.
Hey,
Yeah.
whoa, hang on. I'm not. My name isn't here to impress you all. Okay, all right, okay. I don't even know you. Who are you?
Well, we can't all be
Oh.
Marty Blanc.
I just kind of.
How many of the things do you have?
Shit, I actually do need a new car. So
You got my man.
yeah, he puts in a Rolodex. He actually has a Rolodex full of business
I
cards.
take it out of where he put it. I put it in front of the Rolodex. In the front of the Rolodex.
He gives you a look and goes, "Power move. Don't touch my stuff." And he takes your card and puts it right back in the slot he put it in.
Little interior character monologue VO. I'll put it back in front
So,
Noir focus.
ma'am. Of course, we here at Babel appreciate your family's business. There's actually a little bit of their business, coming in here, but once again, we got to keep that on the down low. So, I'm happy to help you out. Once Donnie gets back with the rosé, he'll be happy to give that. But for right now, I am running a business. So, what do you need?
Yes, so I'm very happy you asked that. There have been some very interesting goings on around here that has piqued the interest of the family. I was hoping that, seeing as you were so accommodating before, that you might be able to help us out, just see if there's something that you might know about, well, that. Is there a window, even if it's really close?
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't be directly. Is the storm directly above us?
Yeah, there's not really a window here. I'd
okay.
imagine this is like a trailer.
What if you go?
Oh, okay.
What if you go that and then like a lightning noise is made?
Okay, you just.
How about this? Yeah, as soon as you say that, there's a little bit of thunder. Just. And actually, you guys have been hearing this thunder.
Yeah, that's one thing I was gonna ask.
It is real close. It shakes the trailer a little bit.
I look over to the foreman and said, "Foreman, I don't know about you and what you knew about science, but on a not so dark day like this, you would not be hearing thunderclap."
Isn't it an occupational hazard? Isn't that a thing that you shouldn't be working out here?
Oh no, that's not thunder. That's just the boys working upstairs. It sounds like thunder, but yeah, we.
To which I'm like, I don't know if the boys would hear thunderclap 10 miles away.
Oh no, the boys work real hard. We got a new guy here, Donald Masterson. We hired that guy. He's been doing almost all the work. That boy, you send him up there, and he does whatever he needs to do.
Right.
But yeah, he's a loud guy though. He's real strong.
I thought we were playing D&D for a second. I was like, insight check. Is there I want to find. Can I do an gauge
It would be an
in
investigation,
the
right? Yeah.
sense of an insight check.
Yeah.
Wait,
I think that's how
I'm
those
gonna
work.
Wait, do you want to use these dice?
These are my dice. I don't know what I just grabbed.
Those were her dice. You could use hers.
Oh yeah, I mean that
Use
was a good
anything
one.
but those.
Everybody's, not my dice.
They just burst into
Forgot what I
flames.
was gonna say.
We're figuring out our dice superstitions. What works? Shoot the dice.
Give me a black mark. I'm on a dot. No, those will be mine.
I'll do another roll after this. But I want to. Okay, so this one I'm gonna cancel myself out pretty much because I have to say that the way that I would know, it's very much a don't bullshit a bullshitter.
Yeah.
And so my weakness tag, impulsive liar, is probably gonna work here. But I'd like Jack of all trades. I'm gonna try Jack of all trades again in the sense of like poker face. I'm very good at poker. And so that's,
Yeah, I mean, like here, Jack of all trades, I think would work just because, like, you're talking about like construction and like, okay, no construction is like
and
that
what his
loud.
excuses,
Like,
and I brought up that's why I knew, like, if there's inclement weather, like, you
Go for it.
just like this. All right, so that's two things. Cunning haggler.
You're not really haggling
I'm
here.
not doing anything.
Yep,
So it's +0.
yep.
You sprinkle them.
Oh, actually,
Ooh,
not
that's a
bad.
9.
That's a 6.
9.
Yeah, it's a 9. That's
And then-
nothing. It's a 9. It's a 9.
9. Okay,
not
cool.
bad.
So
To
yeah,
get her attention.
All the emotions.
Yeah,
I
paying
get
attention.
attention.
Yep.
yep. You get an attention, and you can ask one clue. So give me a question.
Why are you lying?
Wow.
Why the
What was the excuse again?
That their boys upstairs, especially a guy named Dom Masterson, have been working real hard.
So I get a clue.
Yeah. So you basically get a question.
Why the fuck you lying?
Oh my god.
What floor is Masterson and the boys doing work on up there?
He gives you a look, and instinctively he says like, oh, we got them, like up near the top. They're like our, frontliners. They're the ones that like really get stuff going. And then he like stops, like kind of like, why am I saying this? And then he looks at you. So here's one of the things that I can do if you get a mixed success on an investigate, because you're doing the whole like a bullshitter checking a bullshitter thing. He looks at you and he's gonna ask like a mental question, and this is sort of like a meta thing. Like he looks at you. Does he
Charles
see
Xavier's
that
ass.
you are a actually no? He knows you're a criminal. You're hanging out with her.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
I just don't see why we should, not have it out in the open.
yeah. So
Police.
You say that in prison?
yeah.
You say that the pair of
I think like literally what happens actually is like he says that and stops himself and then turns to you and goes, "What do you want to know?"
Vocational curiosity. My father was a construction worker for a time.
All right. Well, it sounds like you've gone into a different vocation than your father.
Oh, I'm a jack of all trades. I actually worked with him for a little while when I was I actually worked with him for a little while in my early 20s, but then I got hurt. And you don't want my whole life story.
Yeah,
But anyways,
yeah.
I'm just a little curious. In fact, he still has a lot of people in the business, old contacts from back in the day and stuff. I'd love to go up there and get a picture and show him that I was still around.
Well, let me stop you there. You see, when you work in construction, you want to ask questions because if you do something wrong, someone might die.
Of course.
When you're working as a criminal, you want to be real careful with the questions you ask because sometimes if you ask the wrong question, someone dies. He turns back to Cora and goes, so, I've told you all, it's just construction, nothing else weird going on here. And then Donnie like breaks through the door and goes like, I got the rosé, and he just kind of like runs over and like hands it to you, and he like puts it on the table, and for a moment he stares at it and he goes, I forgot the glasses, and he just runs off. Foreman Hammond
On
looked.
a side
sweet
note,
kid.
are there any hats in the foreman's bungalow?
He gave you all hats that way you can
walk through.
so you could walk through. It's up to you guys whether, I mean, like if you're wearing them over your regular hats.
Okay, well, just backtracking because
Just put it on top of the sun.
I didn't know we had the hats already because if we did and you guys went into the bungalow, I would have stayed outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I thought he was going to give us the hats or whatever.
No,
but
we got the hats
We had the hats
before.
already. Okay, so I'm not in the room while they're talking.
Sounds good. Okay, so so let me end this scene then. So Donnie comes in, brings a rosé, puts it on the table. He turns to you and goes, "So, if there's nothing else you need here, I would have to ask you to leave. You got a job to do." Cutting outside, the door bursts open. Donnie immediately like rushes out and goes, "Glasses, glasses, glasses!" As you see him just do that randomly. You're on the construction site. There's a few people kind of like looking at you, but you know, for the most part, everyone's just kind of like doing their own thing. They're working. They got shit to do. So what are you doing while you're waiting outside?
So, given that it was very well aware that thunder's clapping and I have the hat,
Yeah.
I want to take the elevator to the topmost floor that's currently being worked on. And in my bag, I just pull out one of one of my blueprints, like a typical blueprints that an engineer on site would have.
Okay.
It's one of my blueprints from my workshop, so
Okay.
no one's gonna look at it.
So yeah, so the elevator is definitely for like construction workers only. So there is like people there. That said, if you want to just try to like, you know, hard hat, looking at blueprints, just make your way over there. Let's do a sneak around. Cool. So what tags are you using?
So
Actually, just out of curiosity, since he's short, does that give him a perk or anything for sneaking around?
We'll wait till that's one of the tags on your character.
We'll call it blind spot.
I know where you sleep, Kevin. That better be a fucking.
Oh my god.
I mean, here's the thing. It's like, one, okay, everyone's looking that way. They're not seeing him. But also, he's like the shortest guy there. So that's its own kind of notoriety.
He literally is up to our kneecaps.
He both sticks out and blends in.
But yeah,
It's
what
a
tag you got?
strange
I'm using Master Engineer. Since I'm getting the things from my workshop, a pocket high tech workshop, because it's connected to there. That's where I'm grabbing the papers from.
Okay.
And an eye for detail.
Sounds good. Go for
So
it.
+3.
Well, actually, okay, hang on. The papers here, that's going to be a change to game because that's like an item that you're pulling from your workshop to use to help you in your next roll. So let's do a change to game first to get like blueprints from your workshop.
Cool. Okay, so then for that, it's going to be +2, a nice endless sack, and a pocket highway workshop.
Fantastic. Roll +2 to change the game.
That is 10.
Alrighty, you get some fantastic. You have some time to like look through blueprints and find blueprints that look like somewhat like a building, or at least like match the blueprints out here. These are real good blueprints. Cool. You come out, you have them. Now give me the sneak around move. You get. Let's see, how many tags did you have for that change of game?
2.
All right, so add blueprints 2 to that.
Excellent. Okay, and this one I'm going to use an eye for detail and Master Engineer.
Fantastic. So that's gonna be 4.
9, make success.
Oh, nice.
You get all your professionalism. You get a prop out. You are like, you're not trying to ask anyone for permission to go on this elevator. You are just walking up, looking like everyone else.
As I'm going through the floors, I'm like looking, kind of like, oh, this is good. This is good.
You do manage to get onto the elevator, and it's bringing you up. You take it all the way to the top floor with the 9 sneak around. You get to the top floor, and you see someone working there, and they see you. But you're in your like whole construction worker set.
I just kind of give him a nod, like, what's up?
Yeah, you turn and you see a dude almost as big, if not bigger, than Leland.
Whoa.
He is. And
A Giga Chad.
Under the Giga Chad.
yeah, he is.
Giga Chad wants to battle.
He is a dark-skinned dude made all the more dark from like just working in the sun all day. His clothes have like sweat. He's got like full-on like overalls. And he sees you and like gives you like a nod as he has this like sledgehammer in his hand, and he's just like kind of like getting stuff together. What you notice though is he takes the sledgehammer, lifts it up, breaks something, and then the loudest sound you've like
Thank God
being
I already come with here.
front row of a concert bass blast as he like strikes something, and your eyes light up as you also see that the hammer lights up for just a moment.
Okay.
Do I? Do I see anything written when it flashes on it?
Yeah. When the hammer flashes, it flashes with a blue-white energy, and for just a moment, right at the moment of impact, you see runes on this hammer.
Roll for Mjolnir.
And that's where we're going to end session 2.
You son of a!
So next session, you guys have made it into the construction site. It's up to you guys to figure out what next.
So just so I'm clear, we're in the bungalow and he's up there with Thor.
He's up there doing the mission.
You guys are getting kicked out of the bungalow, and he's up there with Thor. And we'll see what happens next on next episode. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Yay!
Post-credit scene. Donnie comes back with the glasses.
That's a cut.
No.
I brought the glass. Cut to black.